everybody. Good evening to you. How are you? Hope you're having a lovely day. I had a bit of a headache earlier, so I couldn't react to Chantal's live as soon as she was live. Plus, I like to give her some time to finish out the live so I can just, look through it, see if it's worth reacting to or not. Because if there's nothing there to talk about, why talk about it? So she did a live entitled Bedbound Era. So she's making fun of the fact that her health is bad and she's making a whole joke of it. And I wanted to react and give my thoughts. And I hope you guys didn't mind the fact that I did the react earlier and I just used some foul language. Listen, sometimes you just have to go off on Chantal. And I get really tired of YouTube telling me what to do and what words I can use for her. Sometimes I just want to use all my words. Also, right now, I don't know if you guys can hear it. You probably can because it's been pointed out before. You guys can hear the frogs singing. Can you hear them? Yeah, they're going nuts right now. They're singing loud. I got half a mind after this react is over, stepping outside with my phone and recording them and putting that into an ambiance video because they are just singing. So you guys might get some unintentional, accidental ambiance to go with the react. Maybe it might make it better. I don't know. So yeah, she did the live and she had some thoughts. But funny thing, the react that I did earlier, I showed Chantal's profile picture. She claimed that she's never fake. She's always herself. And I showed how fake and phony her profile picture was. Well, let me just show you. Let me just show you what happened. This is very interesting. Look what she did. She must have saw my video. She changed her profile picture. Tell me you watch me without telling me you watch me, Chantal. That was not the profile picture earlier. But then when I pointed out how fake and phony it was with all them doggone filters next to your thumbnail of your latest video, you changed that sucker, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. It's okay. You can change your profile picture to anything you want. But you didn't like the fact that I pointed out what a fake and a phony you are with them doggone filters. Anyway, that was a funny moment. I just had to share it with you. So let's get on to her actual video. Let's get into it. Good news. Good news, everybody. Good news. Her live went on for only an hour. Yes, it did. I'm always happy about that when she does the short videos and the short lives. I don't want to be here all day. And y'all don't want to be here all day. So let's just look. She's laying down. Look at her. She's talking about sciatica pain all through this live. Anybody that's ever had sciatica pain, laying down is the worst thing for you. It always makes you feel better when you're moving around. It helps with that pain. I call sciatica pain the devil's thunderbolt because it you don't even have to really move. Just a little twitch and you got that devil's thunderbolt going from your back down to your leg. You literally spasm. It takes your breath away. You want to scream. So she's talking about sciatica pain. At the same time, she's laying down, which is the worst thing for it. But anywho, let's get into it and see what she has to say.
Hey, hi, sorry. I'm not trying to miss anybody. I just want to get this out and then I'll say hi to you guys. So it feels like someone shot me in the butt cheek, and it's like, you ever have like a really bad Charlie horse? And the pain is so bad, you're just like writhing in pain like a baby. Um,
Girl, if you're able to move that much, you don't have sciatica pain. I have no doubt that your back hurts. I think you're being honest about that. I think your back does hurt. It's got to be in constant pain from all the weight in front of you that is trying to balance out in the back. But I don't think you have sciatica pain. And all the complaining you do about your back pain, your back pain, your back pain, what are you doing to make the situation better? Are you losing weight? Because that would help a lot, losing of the weight. The weight, I'm sure, is part of the problem. So if you're gaining weight versus losing weight, the pain is only going to increase, not decrease.
It it doesn't go away. It's just like constant. And now it's bad to the point where it's throbbing and my whole leg is almost numb down to my feet. I do but see like Tracy, the stretching makes it worse. I tried stretches before I saw a doctor. They're like no, they put me I'm on Celebrex twice a day. Doesn't even help that much. So like it's like a strong NSAID. It randomly disappeared. That's what I'm hoping. So they want me to try gabapentin. Yeah, I know. And Lyrica, I looked that up too. Now,
So hold on, I'm kind of confused. She is talking like she just went to the doctor. There was no mention of her going to a doctor. Was there? Did I miss something? I think I missed something. Normally, when she goes to the doctor, doesn't she tell us? Like an ERBs? That part was missing. So when did this doctor visit for her back pain happen?
now you were shot in the butt cheek for real. Hi, Snow Eclipse. Hi, Fernanda. Eating bad and stretching, but the stretching seems to make it worse. Now that you're bedbound, stay away. That's
You know, Chantal, if you are getting all kinds of sciatica pain after just simple walking, again, that's another sign that your health is bad because it wasn't like you were running or exercising or do anything really strenuous. All you did was just take a simple stroll in the park and stroll at a farm. There's no reason for your back to be hurting over that.
I don't want to laugh, but that made me laugh. Um, hi, Lisa. What's a tens? Pennington. You mean like pads? No, I can. Going to the bathroom is hell. Chiropractor. Well, I'm gonna listen to the doctor for. He says usually sciatica like it could be a flare up, but sometimes it goes away. So I'm gonna try this for now, like a few more days of just being bedbound and resting, because when I walk too much, hi Jackie. Um,
Lord, she's going to be bedbound for 3 days, eating 12K calories a day. What do you think is going to happen? She's going to gain more weight. She is looking for any excuse not to exercise, not to move around. She said in her previous video that if she becomes bedbound, like really bedbound, she's going to just continue to do YouTube videos. The tone of her conversation then was, if I become bedbound, it's no big deal. I'll just stream off of YouTube. I'm not worried. Where most people would be worried. They'd be like, what? No, no bedbound for me. No, thank you. She's actually welcoming it. But 3 days on the couch, not moving, eat a crap ton of calories, more weight, which is going to lead to more back problems, which is going to lead to more health problems.
oh yeah, I've had massages every few hours, and now the massages hurt me. I don't want the massage anymore. We have a massage gun too. That hurts even worse. Massage by hand was helping more, but so
Is that, wait a minute, is that why she's doing this my back hurts thing? To get Salah to touch her and to massage her. Is this what you're doing now, Chantal? You are so desperate for him to touch you that you're pretending that your back hurts just so you can say, Salah, can you massage me? Oh, I'm sure he's loving that.
but the stretches I tried made it worse. It made it flare up even worse. It's so bad. My worry is that it's due to like I'll have to go back to the doctor if it doesn't clear up, because it could be like something like a bulge, like a back problem, like pinching the nerve. And then what if I need microsurgery and all this other BS? Like, oh my God. So, yeah, right. The walking may have aggravated it. That's what they said. So I don't stretch before my walks. No. I don't know. I thought I should be able to walk, but I guess you're flying to Kuwait tomorrow, May? No way. What are you doing here? Hi, Anastasia. I have really bad sciatica. So, yeah, I have a pillow between my knees now. You have bulging discs in your back. Do you have to live with that pain every day? It's not an excuse. Well, it is an excuse, but it's a valid.
Look at her trying to pain bond with people in her audience. So there are people in her audience saying, I've dealt with back pain before. I've dealt with sciatica. It's like, oh yeah, me too. She's doing the pain bonding thing. Like, I'm in pain. You've been in pain. We've got something in common. Let's bond over that. That's what she's doing. That's what she's always done. Trauma bonding, trauma dumping, pain bonding. Bonding with her audience in the wrong way.
Valid one. When you're being sarcastic, let me know. It flies over my head. Oh, yeah, I saw your comment. I have to reply to all the comments. Teardrop, hi! You have severe nerve damage throughout most of my whole body because of the tumor in my spine and head. Oh, yeah, you're right. So the tumor would probably be pressing on it, eh? Oh, no. How do you cope, Teardrop? I'm so sorry. Gabapentin made me drug.
This is sick to me. This is sick. She's sitting here claiming to be in pain and wanting sympathy for the pain, at the same time bonding with her audience over the pain. Like, this is Chantal all day. She's a manipulative, broken person with issues looking for other people in the audience that might be broken and also have issues. That's the people that she wants as her audience. I'm not saying that anybody that is broken and has issues is a bad person, but when it comes to a manipulative person that they want to take advantage of you, they're looking for some kind of vulnerability. That's what they go for. They look for a vulnerability that they can exploit, and that's what she does.
Fuzzy didn't help. Stretching makes it worse. Yeah, I hear. Yes, they might have to do steroid injections. Me, oh my gosh. So, um, yeah, my muscles are spasming. It's bad. Nerve block. You can't get CBD here now.
She claims that her muscles are spasming, but I don't see her wincing. Do you? Like, when somebody has a muscle spasm from sciatica, you know it. Like, they instantly just like, spasm. That's a spasm. Something that takes you completely by surprise, and it's like the worst pain ever. And it's so painful and it's so sudden, you can't control your reaction. You just like, you know, that's a spasm. I don't see anything in her that points to a spasm right now.
I'll be able to get surgery. I'll have to. That's okay, Ghostface. I hope you have a good time at work. Thanks for saying hey. A seminar? Nice. What part of Kuwait? The beginning of the end. Here we go with the dramatics. Steroids and no estro. No. Actually, speaking of estro, I've been looking into also. I'm gonna have to just like integrate myself into more healthcare. Like I need to look into female health clinics here.
I seriously wonder if Chantal is doctor shopping, just trying to figure out what she can say is wrong with her so she can get certain kinds of medication. I'm honestly curious about that. If she just looks up stuff on the internet, maybe finds out what medication people take for those things, then goes doctor shopping, claims that certain things are wrong with her, hoping to get those medications that she can take to get high. Just a thought.
I want to like start taking care of that, getting checkups and stuff. Because whenever you're postmenopausal at a younger age, you have to like get bone density checks and stuff like that. Uh, it feels like everything like you always hear stories when you're younger. You better take care of yourself now because whenever you're 40
Right?
and what do you know? What do you know? All of it comes crashing down.
Mm-hmm.
Just a sense of THC heals. I actually didn't. I honestly don't even have much of an appetite. The only thing I've eaten.
Okay, so I want to address something in her chat. And I know this person might be just trying to be very helpful to Chantal, but at the same time, it's a bad idea. So this person, Cheryl Pennington, says, I have had over 13 back surgeries. Sorry that you had to go through that. That's very traumatic. And I've had problems with my sciatic nerve. Please get a TENS unit. It will take the pain away in minutes. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what a TENS unit is. But if it's something medical, if it has to do with medication and stuff, nobody in her chat is a doctor or a nurse, or even if they were, Chantal is not their patient. So, recommending something to Chantal, you don't know her medical history, you don't know what medications she might be taking and how they might interact with each other. Do you see why it's a bad idea to suggest something to her? Only a doctor would be able to safely prescribe something to Chantal based on what's going on with her and whatever medication she might be taking and whatever dosage those medications are. I know you guys are trying to be helpful to her, but like you have no idea what she's putting in her body and how those things might interact with one another. So there's that.
Yesterday and today, Mr. Glass. You have the bone density of Mr. Glass. Really, Snow Eclipse? Hi, Stanley. You broke your tailbone as a kid? It can affect anybody, yeah, Jessica, exactly. Even if you're young. You could injure yourself and get it. People who do sports actually get it a lot because they injure themselves. Your spine is twisted, so I get bad back pain that puts you down for a month. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a health therapist, qualified massage therapy, managing my own clinic in South Africa.
So Desert Rose says, you're taking the hormone replacement pills, right? Wrong. She should be on her HRTs, but she's not. She's not taking them. She absolutely is not.
So wish I could help. In Italy for 25 years. I wish Italian. Thank you. That would be awesome. Hi, Island Dragonfly. Hi, Sandra. So, no, I'm not on. I was supposed to be, whenever I had my hysterectomy, I went to see. So, whenever was during my hysterectomy, as being seen by oncology, gynecology. Then, after that, they referred me to, and Ottawa has a really, really good women's clinic. And I was being seen there. And of course, I neglected my health, got depressed, didn't want to go to the appointments. I have appointment anxiety.
Okay, that part. So when Chantal was in Canada, she was seeing Natter. She was all wrapped around Natter. She was obsessed with Natter. Now, what I find disgusting about her saying that she claims that she suffered from depression, in my opinion, watching Chantal, her depression was selective, very, very selective. And I know that depression is different for every person. We all handle things differently. But it was just amazing to me that when Natter didn't call, when he did not call upon her to come visit him or allow her over, yes, she would be in her bedroom moping about. But when she wanted to go somewhere, when he made that phone call, suddenly she'd be up and out of that bed, putting on her makeup, all cheerful, ready to go. I think she's had some down moments, but she's not ever suffered from serious depression. It was selective. It was just her feeling down because Natter wasn't calling on her. But the moment he made that phone call, like suddenly the depression was over and she's up and out of bed, putting on her makeup, doing a get ready with me, putting on the lotion, putting on the lingerie, ready to go. Also, and I've said this many times and I hate repeating myself, so forgive me if I am one more time. The life that she led in Canada was the life that she wanted to lead. Everything that was happening around Chantal, with Chantal, was by a choice. Like the food that she ate was food that she bought herself. The place where she lived was a place she wanted to live at. The people that she was around were people that she chose to be around. Everything about her world was due to a choice. Everything. Yet she's trying to frame this picture with her audience of, you guys don't understand. It was so bad then. But you made it that way. That's what you wanted. And now you're in Kuwait. And according to you, it's a better life. So if it's a better life, why have you gained 150 pounds? Why is your health worse than what it was in Canada? Please explain that to me. When in Canada, you designed a life for yourself, and according to you, it wasn't happy. But then also in Kuwait, you designed a life for yourself, and you're not happy with that. So the big question is, what would make you happy? What would make you healthy? I don't even think you know. Hence the reason why you need impatient. You need to surrender to the universe and say, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking about. And let other people drive the car because you don't know how to drive it right now.
I would drive to the appointments, drive around the parking lot, freak out, and go home. And yeah. So, um, stupid because I should have had a bone density test and I was on the patch, Estro patch. I think like Amber Lynn was. Isn't she on the Estro patch or something? And I just stopped taking it. So I have to get back on something. Anyway, so sciatica is you have a sciatic nerve. It's the longest nerve in the body and it goes from the bottom of your spine, lower back, like near your buttocks. And then um, deep tissue massage. Yeah, I have to keep walking for sure. Goes all the way down to your feet.
She just says, I have to keep walking for sure. But she just said a few minutes ago, I'm going to be laying down for the next 3 days. I tried that. I tried laying down with my sciatica pain. That didn't work. That didn't make it better. That just made it worse. It's weird. You're in the worst pain of your life and you want to lay down. And the one thing you don't want to do is the thing that helps the most. Y'all listen to them frogs. Y'all hear them? They are loud, loud. Singing, singing. Unintentional ASMR. Enjoy it.
So something is irritating that nerve, pinching on the nerve or something. Swimming pool. Yeah, I wish our swimming pool was full. It should be open in like a month or two. And I'll try to take advantage of it. And it's so painful. Like nerve pain. She says she stopped taking it, really? Oh, you had a two teardrop? It hurts so bad. I always used to hear my grandmother, my sciatica, my son. She was on Lyrica.
Honestly, I think that's where she got the inspiration for this whole sciatica thing. I don't think she's really had sciatica. She's confessing that grandma had the same pain. So essentially, in my opinion, Chantal is borrowing off of her grandmother's pain and experience. The same way that she also confessed that for a while she worked at a battered women's shelter, and I'm sure by doing so, she heard their stories and their experiences. And that was also her inspiration for doing the whole Natter DV arc. She remembered everything she heard from the ladies, what they went through, and she decided to exploit that on YouTube. I don't think she's in sciatica pain. I really don't.
And I just thought, it can't be that bad, you know? It's bad. I was crying like a baby. I see you, Dodo. I was crying like a baby. Hi, Dodo. I see you. Um, I just realized who you were. I'm like, hey, you're double jointed. They pop back in place on their own. I used to know a guy in class. Everyone used to make him do everything when he was double jointed. They used to make him do weird things, and then they'd go, ew, ow, ow, my sciatica. Hi,
Shut up.
Valerie. Hi, Cassidy. I don't know if they have gabapentin here. I guess I have to ask. I don't know. They put me on Celebrex, which I don't know. You should get a wheelchair. I'm not gonna move for like a month. So the thing is like, I don't know. We're Salah and I are gonna be in a bad way because like I was told I can tell you he's having surgery, but I can't. I just gonna
I have to wonder if this whole I'm in pain, I can't move thing is, again, is this her trying to get attention from Salah? Get him to come over more and take care of her? She wants that pampering. Is that what this is? It kind of feels like it.
gonna leave it at that. It's not nothing too serious. He's gonna be okay. Something minor. So we're both gonna be in a bad way. No, your dad's a doctor in Kuwait, really? No way, Dodo. That's nice of you. Oh, thank you. I'll reach out on Instagram. Hi, Caroline. Vous êtes trop jeune pour ce genre de douleur. Oui, c'est vrai. I know. What was that? Oh, teardrops fast. Thank you for the super chat. I had some stomach contractions last night. Really? Oh no, I never had that. That sounds bad. Relax the muscles. Oh, I was just about to mention Gavapan and I'm on Lyrica.
Okay, I'm getting kind of bored with her talking about how much pain she's in. Let's see if we can go forward a little bit. Get past this.
How will you perform your wifely duties? Oh, I still man like I can still do small things. I just force myself. It's very painful, but like for now we're just gonna be ordering for a few days. Thank you, Teardrop. Um Salah right now has been taking care of the pets for me, like because bending is really painful. But yeah, that's about it. Like we just order. The house is not really messy. I'm just like staying in bed for most of the time, but I mean, I still do some small things. But Salah helps me a lot right now. Really, Kina? He broke his back. Oh, he had sciatica too. Louis Simmons. I couldn't stand when I had that pain. Yeah, Karen, I can't. This is like I can only lay like this with a pillow between my knees.
Okay, Chantal, this live went on for an hour. It's been 16 minutes. How long are you going to talk about your sciatica pain? Is this like a sciatica live? A sciatica discussion forum? How long are you going to draw this out?
Sciatica, Nostune. My husband is disabled too, so I have to take care of myself.
Blah, blah, blah.
Sucks. For sure. Yeah, it sucks. Yogi. Got it. I need to like do a lot of things. It's overwhelming. Her spine fell out? What? The llama. The llama smelled like ear. Hi, Richard James. I'm down for days when I get my migraines. Sometimes I work at the hospital and the lights trigger them. Ooh, yeah. I hate.
I'll be honest. I am so not here to hear endlessly complain about her sciatica pain. She does start to complain about the reactors and go off on them. That part I'm here for. So I'm just trying to find it right now.
Being down in bed. I know. Bed down era. Hi, Rose. Fat girl flow. No, I don't. What's that about? Icy hot. I have Asper cream, but it doesn't work. It's like surface. Like it's like the nerve is in the muscle, right? Hi, Rainaroo. You're bed down. Well, you're ugly bound. I'm just kidding. I'm so mean. Oh, I hate being not have to be nice. Hi, Derpy. I need a heating pad, yeah. Take a shower so hot it boils off the skin. I had a friend who used to do dishes. She's like, I do my dishes very hot. And I'm like how hot? It was like boiling. Like, how do you do that? Her hands were like all red, like a lobster. I'm like, do you not have nerve receptors? Dubai bees, Ian? Oh no, I don't think so. Couch and Kuwait bees. Don't be nice to people. Melly! I'm only doing it to earn good deeds. Trust me. When gabapentin and Lyrica don't help, Triliptal, did you kick it in the aspercrete? Mashalik, to the strongest woman on YouTube. Just know we are many who love and support you. Don't change for anyone but you, hon. Aw, thank you. Thank you for the sweet super chat, Angelique, and message. That means a lot. I don't feel strong right now, but I was crying like a baby yesterday. Like, crying. A bulge disc? Will that go away on its own or do I need surgery? I can't guarantee. Oh my god. So, have you had an official diagnosis yet? Well, yeah, they're pretty sure that's what it is. And say we're going crazy and crying because someone said one mean thing to them, but they do it to you every day. Yeah, I see that. I like kind of sometimes watch it if I have nothing else to do, which I don't now. Like if I'm doing dishes or
All right, frogs. We're going to stop for a second. I'm going to tell you something funny about the frogs in my area because who cares about Chantal for a second? See how loud they are? If I turn on my computer, they hear my computer inside my place, they get louder. If I turn off the computer, they shut up. It's like they're competing with my computer for how loud they can be.
scooping cat crap or something like that. I'll put on a stream that's drama that doesn't involve me, and I'm just like, why am I listening to this? You ever notice when you listen to these people, it just makes you like, what the hell are these people doing? Like, it just amazes me because those people are so mean. Like, they literally
Why do you have to watch? If it bothers you so much, and if you hate it so much, what are you doing watching? Did anybody invite you to our party? No, but you decide to show up every single time and try to crash the party. You're sitting there lurking in the audience. You're lurking in the comments section. You're going to everybody's channel. You're making your rounds. Miss, I am so busy. I've got so much to do. You're making the rounds. If you don't like FFG, if you don't like the YouTube Underground, if you don't like me, if you don't like anybody, you don't like Dang Fupa, you don't like the reactors, what are you doing watching them? Nobody said you had to. You put yourself through that. You know we don't have anything good to say about you because you don't do anything good. So why do that to yourself? Because you're bored, because you have nothing to do. So you aggravate yourself for no reason.
have a list of people that are on it that they're like banning from their life and they friggin' rage and they come after me for raging. They come after me for being vile, but they're like so disgusting. And it's like, I don't get it. I don't know. I get in a bad mood listening to these people. My phone case is cute. Thank you. I have stains from pumpkin seeds on it. I don't know, Jessica, if they do. Thanks, Angelique. Is that why you were so smug in your Q&A? I'm smug because this question, some of them are stupid. I don't know how to answer nicely.
Well, learn. Because the people that are asking questions of you are your own subscribers. You asked your subscribers on your channel to leave their questions. You didn't say, here are the restrictions to those questions. Don't ask about this. Don't ask about that. You said, ask whatever you want. And so people did. And then you made a video where you're a complete total beach to people. a salty beach, a mean beach. And you could have handled that a lot better. Or if somebody asked a question and you couldn't answer without being mean, you could have just skipped over the question. You didn't have to answer the ones that made you angry or made you irritable. Could have avoided that whole situation. You chose to do that and you looked bad. Really, really bad. I'm sure it turned a lot of people off.
Everyone has an asymmetrical face. Obviously because like the way my hijab is on too, sometimes it like, first use cold in the area. Heat used first with sciatica will worsen it. Ah, good to know, Italian. Thanks for the tips. See, it's good to know you guys. Hi, Lucas.
Oh, this person's comment. MLC says hate channels are below scum of the earth. There's something else entirely. They hate to see you win. Yeah, but how is Chantal winning? Can you please explain that to me? Exactly how is she winning? How is she winning? Is she winning with her health? No. Is she winning with her personal life? No. Is she winning with her channel? No. Is she making great content to entertain you guys? No. She's not winning at anything. You know, Chantal is a very defiant person. If she wanted to use her defiance in a positive way, if we said something like, you're going to be bedbound within 6 months, or you're going to gain 50 more pounds, she could turn that inside out and go, oh, yeah, and really let that motivate her to lose 50 pounds, to get on that scale and show the numbers going down. Flip us all the bird and be winning personally at the same time. She's not winning at anything, not even at being a good liar. She's not a good liar. She lies, but then she tells on herself. And we love that over here. We love it. How exactly is she winning? She's losing at everything.
I need to go to the ER. Effective sedatives.
Okay, I like rats says, I do find people debating whether or not you use filters. So funny. It's like a non issue. Well, the reason why it is an issue is because the way that she uses filters, it's extreme. Where some people might use a little bit of the light filters to kind of touch up their appearance and it's no big deal. The filters that she uses change her look entirely. Like it looks like a whole different person. Plus, she gets online and she's like, those people that are reactors, they hate on me and they don't even come on camera. They use an avatar. Although, because of the extreme filters, what she's doing is it's a living extreme avatar. That's why it's an issue. That's why it's a talking point. She attacks our appearance. At the same time, she won't even come on camera looking her natural self. She doesn't dare. That's why it's a talking point.
They don't do crap. Yeah. Going to Dubai. I've been to the airport, but that's about it. Who's Megan and Nikki? Yeah, true. I know. Yeah, exactly. FF gun. Like these people come after people every day for years. The same thing. Like they came after the original owl lady for like going after mentally unstable people. That's what they do.
She's talking about Are You Serious? She won't say the name, but I will. She doesn't like the channel Are You Serious? Just say the name, Chantal. What are you worried about? Say the freaking name.
Do their whole friggin' for years and years and years. They're mentally unstable as well. um Jenny, check The descriptions on one of my recent videos, they will have all my contact info there. Sugar causes inflammation, yeah. Hello, Sage. Did your ghost knock over your mama's computer on stream last night? Address it. I hate to see you win. Yeah, I know, Emma. Yeah, barbecue pumpkin seeds. I don't know. I couldn't imagine just like sitting there waiting all day to wait to see if somebody what they're gonna.
That's the narrative that she tries to tell herself. That all of us who are reactors to her, we do nothing but sit at our computers and on our phones all day waiting for her to go live. We don't have a life. None of us have lives. We have nothing to do. We're just sitting in front of our computer doing nothing. I got stuff to do. Everybody that I talk to has stuff to do. We go out and we live life. We got stuff in our personal life. We go out and we talk to people. A lot of the reactors have jobs. We got stuff to do. We don't wait on her. That's the narrative that she tells herself to make herself feel important, to make herself feel like she's the center of the universe. You're not, Chantal. You are not the sun. You're a black hole. Ain't no light coming out of you. We don't wait on you for the sunshine and the warmth. You're not the center of the universe. I know you like to tell yourself that because you're a narcissist, but that ain't true.
Wait to see what someone's doing in their life so that they can crap on it. You know,
Listen, you want us to say good things. You want us to say positive things. Do positive things. Really do them. Don't fudge them. Don't pretend to walk if you're doing a walking challenge. Don't pretend to eat healthy if you're not eating healthy because we're going to see it and we're going to call it out. You want the praise. You got to do something praiseworthy. I'll be very happy to give you praise if you do something worth praising, but you don't do that. You like doing the negative content. So, since you like doing the negative content, I'm going to give my opinion on that. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to be truthful with myself and with my audience. If it's nonsense, I'm going to say it's nonsense. Now, if you were going the other way and doing a real health journey and getting a hold of your problem with food, I would say, go, Chantal, go. But you're not doing that, are you? You're over here talking about becoming bedbound and how wonderful that is and how cool it is. And if you become bedbound, you're just going to stream on YouTube. No big deal. It is a big deal. It's not going to be the picnic that you think it is. There's so many things you're not thinking about. People who are bedbound, you can be bedbound at home or in a facility. Now, let's just have a bit of discussion here, y'all. If Chantal becomes bedbound, if she has to go to a facility, who knows if there's a facility that would take Chantal in Kuwait? Even if there's a facility over in Canada, there are many places that have facilities that take bedbound patients that do not have the capacity to take a super morbidly obese patient. I've done my homework. I've done my research. Like nursing homes, care facilities, taking in a super morbidly obese patient requires sometimes equipment and beds they don't have and they can't buy. It requires extra staff members that they have to hire. If somebody is super morbidly obese, it takes more than one person to move them around in bed and to help them. Some facilities just don't have those capabilities, don't have the money, don't have the staff. So sometimes they refuse patients. But let's just say Chantal wants to be bedbound at home. Okay, so you're at home. If you get to a big enough size, you're going to need a special bed. You're going to need special equipment. Do you have the money for that? Do you have the money for staff members to care for you? It's going to be very, very expensive. Very expensive. Are you financially set up for that? Because I don't think you are. And expecting Salah, who is not a trained medical professional, to care for you and know what to look for, to know how to look for certain kinds of skin infections or be on the aware that there's a wound somewhere. And you being a diabetic, wounds are slow to heal and you've got bad hygiene. So dirty skin, infections, bad idea. He's not going to look for any of that. He's not going to be on the watch. It's not going to be a good thing. You may think so, but it's not.
Chester Cheetah. Barbecue seeds. I'm like, oh no, I need a magic eraser. How will you avoid gaining weight? Honestly, like I find like being in so much pain, you don't have as much of an appetite.
You know, I'm going to take a guess right now. If she's able to do this live without shoving some food in her mouth, I'm just going to take a wild guess based on her history. I remember all the way back when Chantal was at the villa. And I clocked it, Chantal. I totally clocked it because I've been through BED. You were taking feeding requests from people. And I always knew when you were because sometimes you would do lives and videos where you were eating things that were not your norm. You are a creature of habit. You would take one thing, you would eat it for weeks. So if you ate something different that you normally don't ever eat, that was usually a request. But you would do that thing, wouldn't you? That thing where somebody would make a request and to make them happy, you have to eat all of it or most of it. And then to make sure that you ate all of it, you would eat as much as you could until you couldn't eat anymore. Then you would go lay down, wait a few minutes, wait for that tiny pocket of space in your stomach to appear, and then get up and finish the rest of it. Girl, I know the trick. I know it. Did it, done it, been there. So if you're coming on camera right now and you're not eating, more than likely, and I'll put any amount of money on this, you ate a big, big meal and you're full and you're laying on your side waiting for your stomach to digest so you can eat again. Tell me I'm wrong. I dare you to tell me I'm wrong. You ate a big meal and that's why you're not eating right now.
Messy girl, he's in the other room. He lives here with me. People actually think I would live by myself here. What the hell? Why would I? I mean, I do find people debating whether you use filters. Okay, like right now there's no filters. Um there's never any filters on my body, so like people are like if you love your
Lies. You use the elongating filter that makes you look taller so you don't look so round. Why are you lying? Why lie? Just tell the truth. You use all kinds of filters. Stop that.
body, why do you filter it? What are you talking about? I look very huge in my videos. If I had a if I wanted to use a filter, I would be sure that it would take off more weight than that if I cared about
Well, like the filters can only do so much, especially from far away. They work better when they're up close at you. They can only do so much. I mean, to see Chantal with the filters is shocking. But if she took all the filters off, it would be even more shocking.
that. Do you have big bugs and spiders? No, I've never seen a spider here ever. I don't think so. That's weird, eh? Hmm. Yeah, and ER probably won't do more. Yeah. Hi, Roach Bee. I mean, Roach Queen. Yes, messy girl. He's totally fine. Hi, little Nitty. Charles Reed, not a Beezer? I don't know. We have an olive grove and a vineyard in Italy, so my poor husband has had sciatica for years. Aw, understand your pain. Yeah, good. That's thanks for your help, tidbits. Thanks, Sage. Start reacting to Kylie. Reaction channels will be forced to talk about her. I heard that she was like gonna sue me. Like, so hi Lolo. Like, how many underage people is your man gonna have to pimp to get you a lawyer? Seriously, like,
So there's people in the chat that are trying to get Chantal to talk about different people that react to her. This is them trying to take the attention off Chantal. So somebody in the chat says, talk about a certain somebody. This will force the reactors to talk about this certain somebody. I'm here to react to Chantal. I'm not here to talk about other reactors, other channel. My focus is on her. So nice try, Beezers. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. I'm here for Chantal, not for other channels.
how are you gonna sue me? I'm in Kuwait. Like, what are you talking about? Sue me for defamation. That's all you do is defame me every day and talk about me eat. Why do people talk about me eating spaghetti? Like, who cares? I don't know. Like, honestly, I should just be thankful, I guess. I mean, I guess I'm being kept relevant. I don't know. Uh, no support structure. I have support. I have family. Like, literally, like, they're not physically here, but I have Salah. He's like a huge support. Like, more
He's not supportive in a good way. He's enabling you. He's not supportive in the way he should be.
than people even realize. Like, anyway, even if like, who cares? People use filters. Like, what's the flex? Yeah, and they do come after people's looks a lot. I noticed that.
And you go after other people's looks. How many community posts have you made talking about other people's looks? You talked about Kaya's looks. You talked about FFG's looks. You talked about, uh, doggone it, other people's perfectly imperfect looks. You talked about Sarah Jane, Skinny Queen Reacts. You talk about everybody, everyone. You've even talked about people from your past, like over 10 years ago, how they looked. You'll talk about anybody's looks. You've gone after your own Beezers, how they look. If they make you angry, you'll go after their looks. You insult them. So, like, hey, you can dish it out, but you can't take it.
Like, it's so stupid, and I don't know. Like, if somebody comes for my looks, yeah, I've been juvenile and done it back, but I don't know. It's just stupid. I need to see a doctor ASAP. I'm gonna go back in a few days if it doesn't go away with the medication I have now. It's weird. People think you're gonna be bedbound. Yeah, it's called being injured. Reactors will say it's convenient you got sciatica when you were forced to exercise. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care. Of course they will. If you make a TikTok video, they're automatically a filter on you. Yeah, true. True. It can't be cured, just managed. Coming for people's physical appearance almost always comes from insecurity. Yeah, or just like not being intelligent enough to actually come up with like decent talking points. For me, when I do it in retaliation, it's out of like to point out hypocrisy.
So we don't have any good talking points. You said you wanted to start doing reactions. So why don't you just start doing reactions and show us how it's done, Chantal, since you're so much smarter and wittier than all of us. Show us how it's done. Let's put that to the test. People got all excited about you saying you wanted to be a reactor. You even mentioned you might turn the couples channel into reaction channel. That would have been great content, interesting content, and it would have helped you to get your feelings out, your anger out, rather than put it on a plate and eat it. If you're so much better at reacting and giving talking points, show us how it's done. Educate us, take us to school. You talked about being a reactor and then you immediately backed out. You know why? Because you know you suck at it. You know, we got receipts all day, every day. Any lie that you tell, we got receipts to show the truth. And the beautiful part about those receipts is it's you in your own words with your own videos contradicting yourself. You don't want all that truth to come out. You don't want us proving you a fool, and it would not be that hard. We've got all kinds of talking points. Do you?
Like I have somebody literally making a career out of like calling my hands, um, whatever they call them, and they have worse hands. Like what are you even talking about? Like their content is just garbage.
Proof that she watches FFG. She's talking about FFG here. She is so pocket watching FFG. She doesn't just watch her streams to see what Frenchie's going to say. You know, she's sitting there with a little calculator adding up all the super chats to figure out how much Frenchie's making. She's so angry about that. So mad. So mad about that. That there are channels that react to her that they make really decent money. And she makes money on her channel, but unfortunately, the money that she makes barely gets her by. She spends a great deal of money on food, thousands a month on food, and just enough to pay the rent, pay the bills, and that's all she's got left. She doesn't have money put away, saved away for a medical emergency, for a emergency room visit or whatever. She makes just enough to get by and to feed her habits, and that's it. Can't be happy with what she's got. Always coveting what other people have, what they're making. Stop pocket watching people, Chantal. It's not doing you any good.
Yeah, for my mental health. I know normal people would be like that desert rose. It tends to come and go. Bend in hot shower on back. It should help. Oh, really, Carla? Every photo of a celebrity in entertainment magazine is filtered and cleaned up digitally to the max. You want to talk about filters? Exactly. Look at like the Jenners, Kardashians, whatever. Every celebrity. You see them without makeup and you're like, is that the same person?
You're not a Kardashian. You're not a Kardashian. Don't compare yourself to a Hollywood celebrity. You're not a Kardashian. You don't have that Kardashian money. I know you want that Kardashian money. But to be honest, Chantal, I would be scared for you if you had Kardashian money. I would be. Because the more money you get, the more money you have in pocket, the more food you eat. It's bad enough that you eat $3,000 or $4,000 in food a month. That's entirely too much. But if you had $1 million in your pocket, you would go completely ham with the food. There'd be no stopping you. You'd be in the hospital within days. Like, Money burns a hole in your pocket. You got to do something with it. And the something you want to do is eat.
Like what? Oh, okay, Jenny, for sure. You may need surgery for a chopped nerve. Yeah, I know. Oh, I hope not. Oh, yeah, I've had sciatica. I noticed the pain starting. In,
This again, can we get away from the sciatica talk? We had like 17, 18 minutes of that. Isn't that enough?
Canada, actually, like near, when I was going home, about to go home, and I thought it was just my lower back. And then on the plane, I had really bad lower back pain. Maybe it's like started then. They will hate and tell you to go outside, but then they make fun of you and your looks when you make an effort to walk outside. There's no winning. Yeah, and they don't do anything with their life. Like, look at what's her face.
That's what you're assuming, that we have nothing going on in our lives. But how do you know? You don't know. You're assuming based on your life and your lack of activity. Trust me, I got plenty to do. Lots of stuff to do. You wouldn't believe how much. And I'm sure that goes for the other reactors too. We don't sit around at our computers waiting on you, Chantal. What's the point? It's not like you go live every day. It's not like you do videos every day. We don't sit around and wait. I don't. I know that if there's anything good, Twitter's going to get it. Twitter always gets it. If there's anything I miss, Twitter's going to find it. They're going to post it immediately, so there's no rush.
FF Losers um, most recent stream, I think, for a most recent vlog from a month ago. Her driving back to Montreal. She got like 2K views. No one cares. No one gives a crap what you do other than being a hateful bee. Like, that couldn't be me. I
And
don't.
she was just doing a simple driving video. It wasn't even a vlog. She's not a vlogger. She pointed that out. You, on the other hand, you claim that you're a vlogger, although we don't see much of a life now, do we? You don't make things interesting for your audience. You're not taking us on wild adventures or exotic adventures or any adventures at all. Hence the reason why it's so boring. Your video was posted, let's see, 7 hours ago. Look at the views, 7,203. That's pretty sad for a channel that's almost 100K. That's really, really low. That should tell you how boring your stuff is.
Don't care how much views she gets. It's not enough for me. Like, like, nope, I could never. Honestly, that was, I think, around the time she stopped the dispensary too. Like, how miserable is your life? That's what you do on a day off, or
You know what really burns Chantal's big butt? What really gets her goat? What really gets her goat? A lot of things, actually. What gets her goat? What makes her the most mad? She's been on YouTube for what, 7 years, 8 years? Since 2017. Frenchie's been on YouTube for what, a year, maybe 2? I don't know the exact date. But Frenchie's been on YouTube and had a channel for a lot less time than Chantal. And she's not had to come online and flash her private parts to get attention, nor come online and be high off her mind to make money. Not even had to do half the stuff that Chantal's done, making 10 times the money that Chantal does. Chantal has done everything, shown us everything that she can to get attention, to make money. During the whole Natter arc, I mean, she took it as far as she could, as far as shock and drama, bringing every topic to the table that she could think of, flashing her private parts repeatedly, coming on camera half dressed or barely dressed. And I knew at some point she would hit the ceiling with the shock and there'd be nowhere else for her to go. And she did. She hit the ceiling. There was nothing more that she could do, and there was nothing more that she could show us herself to make money. So, what did she do? The only thing she could do that would surprise us by going the complete opposite way, by pretending to be modest and putting on the abaya and putting on the hijab and covering it up. She had to go the complete opposite route. Well, the newness of that has worn off, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. So what's left? What is left, Chantal? You're at the end of the road. Is this all that's left? Laying on a couch, talking about how great it's going to be bedbound? That's going to be the new shock and the new drama? You're going to let your beezers come to your channel and see you in a bed, sick? That's going to be the entertainment? That doesn't sound very entertaining to me.
Whatever you're doing, you could be doing with your husband or your fake husband, you have to stock a dispensary for content. So pathetic. Oh no. Desert Rose, I should see a therapist then. Physiotherapist. Yeah, coming from reactors that have avatars that are 100% digital. Exactly.
Not digital. Hi, live. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Runes lines? Oh, nice. Yeah, exactly. Teardrop. Super trash. Okay, stalking the dispensary is actually insane. Surprised she hasn't become a law cow herself. They're all more pathetic. Like, they all have messed up skeletons in their closets. Like, I don't know if they finished the investigation. I just forgot about it. They sent me an email saying they were looking into. I made like one complaint about it, but I know other they said they were investigating it. I don't know. They probably won't do shit.
So Nas Tune in the chat says, Chantal, why do you say the reaction channel names? Well, first of all, she says the names because here's what's going on. She'll come online and she's fishing for engagement. She wants the reaction channels to react to her, to talk about her. So to do that, she's fishing. She'll say the reaction channel names just to have somebody talk about her. She's desperate for that engagement. If I say this person's name, this person's name, and this person's name, she's fishing for engagement. She's trying to bait those channels to talk about her. Oh, I'm talking about them. They'll probably talk about me. I remember back in the day when she didn't have to fish at all. She just made content that was reaction worthy, and people talked about her anyway. She's drifted to a place now where it's pathetic. The tactics that she's using to get people to give her engagement, to talk about her, is pathetic, beyond pathetic. Let me get on my community post and ask people to post questions just to get that extra engagement, because my videos and my live chats are not getting enough, because I'm not doing enough content. People are just not that interested. So let's go fishing. Let's put on the fishing hat. Let's take the fishing pole with the fishing hook and just go fishing. Drop my hook into the reactor water and see what bites. Pathetic, Chantal.
Desert. You're the person who left that review on Google. Which review? Why do you say the names? I don't say their full names. Hi, Golden Girl. Hi. What's going on this evening? Oh, I don't know how long I'm going to stay on, guys, because my bed is softer than the couch. Hi, Joel.
So why don't you stream from your bed then?
Make a follow up. Yeah, maybe. She will have to live with her life choices. Hopefully that's punishment enough. Yeah. Exactly. I don't know how these people sleep at night. You just
I have to, considering the level of her pain right now, why isn't she in bed? Is she not allowed to stream from the bed? Is the bed strictly for Salah and she has to sleep on the couch? Are you banished to the couch, Chantal?
display better behavior than them. Thanks, Sage. Just stream from the bed. I know. That's kind of like our private room, though. I don't want to, like, bring YouTube into it.
Sounds like Salah sleeps in that room. Or he just bought that bed. He does not want her to sleep on that bed and ruin that bed in any way. He's cool with her being on the couch. If the couches get ruined, no big deal. But that brand new bed, he don't want her to be in it.
But I might have to at some point. I don't know. Unblock living life? Okay, I'll check it out. You have the same energy level as my dates after they spent a week in my room. She must be hella miserable to pull the stunt she did. That was next level evil. And they think it's a one up. Like, it only speaks of your character. Like, people think that they can escape karma. Freya, that's not true. Hi, Joel. Because I was told that the walking probably aggravated it. Hi, Regina.
Salah's an idiot. He's so stupid. If she's doing all of this, if she's talking about being bedbound, how wonderful it would be to be bedbound, and just taking a simple walk means she's going to be in bed for days. She's, in my opinion, at that tipping point. He needs to send her home. Put her on a plane while she's able to still walk and get her back to Canada. Because if she becomes bedbound over in Kuwait, he's going to have a lot more work than he's ready for. If she becomes bedbound, it's going to be a nightmare.
What's up? What's up? Put a bed in there for who? A pain patch? Oh. I have to see what else they have. I'm on Celebrex right now. It's really hard on the stomach. Really? Oh no. Really, Freya? For years? So this is just something I'm gonna be suffering with, right? Celebrex isn't strong. No, it's not. No narcotics. I want all of them right now.
Yeah, it sounds like she's doctor shopping. Look at her. She's like, I want this medication versus that medication. Sounds like she's doctor shopping.
Don't care. Carnivore and keto. You don't like thinner bread, Deirdre? What's better than surgery? Celebrex is an NSAID. Yeah, that's what I thought. Who is Ars? Ars? I have a diet consisting of scraps from the subway stations. No way. I was like, really? Oh no, Barstool, really? Oh, I hope I don't have a herniated disc. How do I go to potty? Very painfully. Meatwad, I have something wrong with my back. Sciatica, I think. I think it's the nerve though, because they say like, you know when you have nerve damage a bit, like something is, um, it's like tingling and it's numb a bit. And
So this feels like it was a sciatica lie because she just refuses to stop talking about it.
like I have cut nerves on my finger where I
Shut up.
Still in a coma, bees. And watch reaction channels would find something to say about it. Look at the way her tube is in her nose. Honestly, that would be so cool, but I would have to. I don't like not being conscious. I have a fear of that. That's why I have a fear of anesthesia and death, like losing consciousness.
I'm confused, Foodie. You just said, I have a fear of death, so why are you flirting with death? Like, how can you be someone that you fear death? At the same time, you know you're ruining your health. Like, help me here. We live in the age of technology, do we not? Where there's the internet, the World Wide Web that stretches to everybody. You have contact with so many people. You can watch shows online. I know that you've seen the show My 600-Pound Life, and you've seen other people that have issues with food and the struggles they go through trying to get WLS, trying to get their health together. Aside from programs, there's also YouTube. And I'm sure you come across channels of people that they've had issues with food and gaining weight and whatnot. And you know about the late Life by Jen. You know what happened to her. How can you look at all that, be exposed to all of that, and not self reflect back on what you're doing to yourself and what it could possibly lead to? So, how can you say I'm afraid of death at the same time you're not trying to prevent that happening at all? You think it's a joke. It's not a joke.
Oh, hi, Jilly Jill. Yeah, I know it would be scary. Thank you. It is so painful. Eh, eh. No, I did not binge today, actually. I had. We shared a chicken dinner, like we ordered, but there's like many places that have, like, those rotisserie chickens, and comes with bread, hummus, and fattoush salad. So I had some, like, I didn't have much of an appetite. So I had some chicken, fattoush, and I dipped the chicken in hummus. And then, oh, Freya, thanks. That's nice. Hmm. Josephus. Hmm. They're such hypocrites. Hi, Danielle. I'm not okay right now, but it is dry here. The hypocrisy. Yeah, it's true. I'm coming for you. You're a crappy person. And that's going to reflect on your parenting, apparently. I never get these people. Hi, Christine. And, like, imagine what they did to that poor, like, that Belinda lady. Oh my gosh, Applebee's, the guy who cooks in his dorm room. Yeah. I had heard a theory that he has a table under there.
Okay, she's starting to get boring. If she continues to be boring, cut it off here.
Do everything from the couch. Hey, I'm down to watch. Yeah, watch Love on the Spectrum. It's so cute. Do you guys ever watch it? You got bored? I just, like, fast forward to the dates. The one girl, is her name Danny? She's so cute. I love her. They're so cute. I can't. It's If you want to be happy and smile, you have to watch it.
Next.
They're giving fentanyl now. I was given friggin' ketamine when I was after my surgery, after my hysterectomy. Oh, dilaudid. Yes, that's it. Dilaudid. It's not a G. Yeah. Hi, Sealand. Hello. You've never taken anything stronger than Advil, really? Wow, that's good, Lisa. You're making what kind of cupcakes?
Okay, she's getting boring. She's just flitting about in the chat, like looking for things to talk about. So we'll just end it here. There's no sense in continuing. If there's anything that I might be missing, any tidbit, it'll probably pop up on Twitter and I'll include it in with the next react. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here and have a wonderful night. Bye now.